That's my favorite part of that skit as well.
This is the let's make a channel, baby.
At what stage of the day was this, though? I don't know.
That was towards the end, I think. It must be.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new feature of esports.gg. We're focusing on Razer partnerships. Today, we are joined by the three creators of Viva La Dirt League. Guys, how you doing? It's 1 a.m. We all hang?
Yes. It's 1 a.m. for you. Goodness. It's only 1
early
p.m. for us.
All right, so the plan today, guys, is we're going to go through some of my 5 favorite videos that you guys have made, and then I'd love to know, like, behind the scenes, what you were thinking, anything you've learned. If you cringe at your own videos, I'd love to know that. Why? Like, have you seen something that you wish you hadn't done, or have you got knowledge now that you wish you had then? Like, that's the kind of stuff.
As long as you don't play some of our earliest videos, I'm sure we'll be fine.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute.
That's definitely not happening. Yeah.
So
just the last 2 years would be great. Thank you.
Okay, I think most are recent. All right, so let us start with an old classic.
Oh no,
this was the last 2 years.
Oof. Can I just say that is one of my favorite looks? This is the let's go.
This is the let's make a channel. Let's make a channel, baby.
Let's carry on a little bit.
I wanna cheese this game. I wanna really piss them off. The game begins. GLHF, let's have fun. Little do they know they're gonna rage by the time you're done. And baby, I swear the strats.
She looks legitimately terrified.
Yes. Very much.
What a perfect video to lay the foundation for a YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking as well. I was like, how the hell did Viva La Dirt League get famous after this?
We did it.
I want to know, did the choreography take longer than the lyrics?
We didn't have choreography for this one. This is actually, I'm pretty sure, I think I made up the choreography for this. On the day, like, I think, hey guys, why don't we go like, one build a spawning pool, a pop.
I think I remember, like, they reached a point, like, a couple of music videos in, maybe it was even after this one, we were like, we need help.
You need help.
Who would have thought that 6 white guys wouldn't have good choreography in a video, right?
I know, what the hell?
I mean, it's such a great video. Why did you say that it's a great foundation for a YouTube channel? Is there in jest or is there some...
That was in jest. It's because it's very different to what the channel has become since. And I think we never really had a plan making these videos. It was just for the lols. And we didn't think that the channel was going to... Obviously, we hoped it could do well and get a lot of views.
Yeah, because I was actually thinking, what is your overriding emotion when you publish it?
Oh, just excitement. Because we were inspired by Husky StarCraft.
Yes.
The whole idea in the first place.
When I was watching that, I was like, this reminds me of Husky StarCraft. He did a song called Banelings. Yeah. Okay, let's just watch a little bit.
Oh, sure.
Oh my god. Amazing.
Oh
amazing.
Man, that's genuinely bringing me back. That's so funny.
The days of parody music videos on YouTube are far long and gone. I
feel
remember
like,
it used to be a big thing.
Anyone that made a parody music video, you could almost guarantee it was going to do pretty well. Changing a few words in a song was still a really
I know.
funny thing to do.
As long as you've got a good chorus, it doesn't matter about any of the other lyrics.
Totally.
Good chorus, done.
Totally.
You're done. Okay.
Yeah.
Totally.
All right, I'm going to move on to the next video that I picked, which is what happens when you skip long cutscenes. I'll play a little bit and then I'll explain why I picked it.
Ah, hello, adventurer. I need to water my garlic. Skip. Unfortunately, there's a hole in my bucket. Skip. I think what we need to do is head to the town. I sure am looking forward to getting a brand new bucket. Wait, where have all the people gone? I don't understand what today's the day of the honeymoon. I fear something evil is brewing. That reminds me of Bartholomew the Brave. There's Bodger. Maybe I was just working on my anvil. The beacons of Minima have been lit. There's only one way to fix this. When I was a child, and you stand across the other side of the lake. Keep pressing me off. Hated you. I've always admired you. Brothers for life.
Oh my god. Okay, so for me as a content creator, I see 2 things here. First, I see this is dynamite because literally anything could work. And on the other hand, I see this could be a nightmare because you don't know when you need to end.
It was a nightmare. Filming
so
this.
Which one? Where are we?
Where
are we? Sorry, nightmare.
My recollections of filming this skit was we spent far too long on it, and it was actually a nightmare to film from memory. Because we didn't have a script, did we, for this one?
No, this is back in the days before we
didn't have scripts.
That's the absolute beauty of the way we used to film, though, is that just anything goes and it's all just improv. I'm just gonna hit my belly button.
Yeah, that's right. What's your belly button line in it?
Did it make it in the final cut?
It's in the end cut, right? When you.
Oh, yeah. Can you hit it?
Oh. At what stage of the day was this, though? I don't know.
That was towards the end, I think. It must have been.
We're just losing it, right? Okay.
Yeah, this is a good example of one that, this turned into a bit of a nightmare. Great skit, don't get me wrong, but filming was a bit of a nightmare.
But yeah, that's crazy, the fact that this was not scripted. That I can't even tell. You said this is back in the old days. Are you telling me that until 2019 there were no scripts?
Up until about the end of 2019, early 2020, only about 1 in 5 skits would actually have a proper dialogue script. Most of the times what we'd do is have a 1-line or maybe 2 or 3 sentence action beat script, which would be Ben goes up to Greg and starts a quest. Greg starts going through the quest dialogue for him, but Ben keeps skipping. Bodger and Baradoon come in and a whole lot of funny stuff happens and the outro gag is question mark.
And we'll figure it out on the day.
But this skit is honestly one of my favorite. It is so good. I've watched this so many times.
If you watch this one and then off the back of it watch Unskippable Cutscene, where the one where Greg does a song.
Oh yeah, God, please.
Actually, it kind of shows
those two back to back are fantastic.
They kind of work because it goes, that's why you skip.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to move on to my next one, which is combat training.
Featuring John Cowan of The Hobbit.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was random old guy. I feel bad now.
Well, thanks to your training. Now, you must show me everything you have learned.
I'm ready.
Every time I watch this, I
With the long sword.
All right. It's a great location.
Strike me. If you can.
Strike you? Do you want to get like a wooden sword or something?
Strike me. If you can.
I mean, okay.
Holy shit!
Okay, so the reason I picked this skit is this feels like one of the skits that could go too far, but you need to know where the line is. And I was wondering just the creative process of where was the line, did you cross it, and what could have possibly happened to them?
From memory, there was never an R-rated version. I think, because this is quite a recent skit, we've got quite savvy these days about how far we can push the R-ratedness of our content without YouTube demonetizing it.
I wrote this one that he got more severe burns towards the end, which we didn't end up doing. And I guess that's where we kind of drew. Well, when he was like getting like the fire attack happened, but he ends up just like putting it out.
We could have gone like his arms are being chopped off.
Yeah,
that would
that's
have been funny.
I don't think we gotten close to the line, but I think we could have still pushed it a little bit further. But it literally came down to how many skits, because a big part of Viva La Dirt League is it's time versus reward. Is like how many skits can we film in a day?
While yes, we most certainly could have done the odd arm chopped off gag, the time and money put into doing that gag would not necessarily have correlated to more views. So it is a bit of a battle that we're constantly battling with.
Yeah,
that's interesting. I always assumed you filmed one on a day, but that is very naive now thinking about that. You back to back. So you're like, okay, how much time do we want to spend on this before we move to the next one, because we need to get out.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
So in total, how much time are you outside? 10, 12 hours?
10 hours, yeah.
Yeah, like 10 hours, 45 minutes, including lunch break.
Wow.
Yeah, so like a full day's work.
Generally pretty good on the 10 hours.
10 hours, my gosh. That is a time.
Yeah, I mean, compared to a like a feature film or a TV series, they regularly do 12 hours. So we're definitely on the lower side of film production.
Damn. So the next one, I've actually shown this skit to my son, and he thinks this is amazing. Yeah, let's just watch a little bit. This is, oh my God. I'm going to have to try to keep a straight face every time this gets me. Oh, God.
Sir, and welcome to the Rangers Guild. The guild that only accepts the most daring, the most dashing, the most
Adam, you look so good in this.
charismatic of adventurers.
Well, that sounds a little bit like me. I would like to join the Rangers Guild.
No.
What do you mean, no?
Sir, you are nowhere near charismatic enough.
Okay, so this video I legit have watched 20 times. It's so good.
The hat always blows my mind. Like, what are we thinking there?
When we're like, okay, we go to the costume
What do we got?
Box. And we go, let's put a weird hat on, and I don't know, this coat. Is that? Yep, and this.
That's Dinkledork. Action.
That's the action.
So the name Dinkledork would have come in editing, right? And that's another example of just how we kind of just roll by the seat of our pants for a lot of things. And it would have just been, we need a character name for him. Dinkledork. Yeah, sounds good. Radio done. And now that's a character that pops up now from time to time.
Yeah.
This is an epic character. What I was thinking of, is this a character where the voice comes first?
I'm gonna let you on a little secret. There's a character.
Ryan, don't tell them.
Basically, I play 3 characters that are all basically the same person. So there's Rodney from Board, who's just Rodney. Rodney from Board is the janitor. There's the Dinkledork, who's the same thing. And then there's the Mugger, which is the same, but just with a more gruff voice.
Such a performance.
You're such a good actor, Ron. You're such a diverse actor. God,
Various creative dig. It's such this one is so good. I was just thinking this is like super on the acting. Like you two did so well with the acting. Like the skit is you're in a forest and one of you walks past the other one. Like in essence, it's quite simple because of the acting. It's just so good. Yeah, this one I'd say top 3. I haven't watched all your videos because you made a lot of videos, but this one, it's this laugh I do with my son now every time he's asking something ridiculous, and I just do this. It's the best.
That's my favorite part of that skit as well. Is I start laughing at him and he joins in for some reason.
It's a good sign that we still laugh at our own videos. That's a good sign. Or it's very sad. I don't know.
Right, so I've got one left, one main one left. So that's the Tarkov video. This one is basically pure script and facial expressions, right?
Yeah.
Location plays no role in this video at all, and it seems that you'd have to know the games to do this script because it's so on point about what is awful about Tarkov, right? So I talked to you before, and you said that you play all the games. Is that super crucial to you to get into a new game? One of you has to play it.
It's really important to us that we only write scripts on games that we actually know and play, and everything comes from a kind of a genuine place. So it's not forced kind of, we get the jokes of this game.
If we tried that, it would be very surface level, and we'd only ever be like talking about very vague logic.
Tarkov at this point, just before we made Tarkov Logic, seemed like it was going to start getting a lot more famous. So we made a concerted effort to give it a go. And with the 3 of us and Ben played it quite a few times to genuinely, properly give it a go. So we knew a lot about it. Don't get me wrong, Tarkov, for the people that like it, it is a good game. But
yeah, good for you guys.
Yeah. Oh, I just hate it with passion.
We genuinely, like Adam said, gave it a go. But every time we were playing, we were like, okay, when does this get fun? Like, at what point?
I don't think it ever gets fun, right? It's like you even put it in the video, it just doesn't get fun, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and we had that idea of like, okay, so we imagined Tarkov Logic is going to grow with us as we continue to play it. So season 1, season 2 will probably be us struggling around, noobs complaining about things. Season 3, season 4, we might be getting in the groove and make some more like sketches about actually being decent at the game. But that just never happened. We never reached that point. We decided it just became a chore trying to learn the game. And some people love that, and good for them, but we're not those people.
Good for that.
Tarkov Logic is
I think if this was the video you did, this is a good video to do, right? I mean, Alan, your face here says it all, really. You just like, we're not doing it. We're not doing another one. We're not doing another one.
We have made a big mistake here.
We have made a mistake. We were doing one video. Right, so the final video I just wanted to actually talk about is just basically I wanted to talk about your Patreon. I noticed like you guys also have 4,000 patrons, which is crazy. And yeah, basically I just wanted to talk to you about the Patreon, how it's developed, how it supports you, and like where does this money go, basically.
It's part of one of those things of we need to diversify our income. So it is part of the Viva income that goes straight back into making our videos as high quality as they can. Because YouTube and Facebook, month to month, are just like all over the place. It's awesome to have patrons that support us so regularly.
It's a really, really cool community, and we try and reward them as much as we can with exclusive behind the scenes and bloopers, and we jam games with them once a month.
We do the first Sunday of every month. We play with our patrons. PUBG is the only game that we've found that can actually cater to a big bunch of people at the same time.
Yeah, that's awesome. I was wondering about, you guys are saying about how you went full-time to doing this content. I noticed that the Patreon launch, did that help you to sort of think, we could make this a viable thing?
It is the single most helpful thing that allowed us to go full-time.
Oh, that's awesome. So they basically helped you to make it, and these patrons, that's 4,000 is crazy. Sure. 4,000 people. That's so many. Yeah. My God. So they
Yeah,
should
for
just
sure.
they should just do this because you make quality videos and the money is going, as you said, directly back into making even more videos and making bigger props, right, and everything.
Thanks for your support for 5 years, guys.
Good job, guys. And also remember the £4/$5 that you can get and unlock all the bloopers.
Yeah.
Thanks very much for talking to me, guys. Appreciate it. Also, I'd like to welcome you to the Team Razer family. Esports.gg
Thank
is
you so
obviously
much. We're
also sponsored by
so-
Razer. Is there any cool merch you'd like to show? Let's have a look. Oh, the
Chair.
Iska chair. Very nice.
Headphones.
Snicky Snake.
Yeah, I've got.
Oh, yeah, these headphones are great.
So I'd like to give you an opportunity. Is there anything you want to say to your fans or people who may not have watched your stuff?
If you haven't watched our stuff and you enjoy video games, then check us out on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram or Patreon. We have a Discord channel. Join
Also, we all stream on Twitch.
And we all stream on Twitch.
Check us out.
Okay, well, thanks very much, guys.
Cool. Thank you
Thank
so
you very much for the call.
Cheers.